It's really low.
Okay, let's hear your whistle.
It's quiet,
Okay,
Dad.
okay,
I
hold
just learned it today.
Alright, let's hear your whistle. Ooh, I feel it. I feel it. I heard it. Welcome back to the Citystead, everyone. So I know what you're all thinking. Josh, where are those awesome kids of yours? Don't worry, they're still here.
Ow, ow, Hal. Oh, cats and dogs. Armadillos. Hey, not again. Bonk. This is like a Greek tragedy. Meanwhile, sploosh. So Newsday, we really need a story.
Well, you might have been thinking that. I'm sure what you were really thinking is, Josh, we're about 4 weeks out now. How is the micro garden?
It's vegetable time!
Aw, isn't it cute? It's almost handheld size. So, the biggest challenge with this garden is trying to figure out a good way to show you guys, because it's only 4 foot by 4 foot. So there's not really a lot of room to like show the camera off and be in here talking to you guys. So we'll do a lot of different little shots for it and show you some of the stuff that's going on with it. So as you can see, these tomatoes, remember these? These were the only things I started that were seedling when I put them in here, are getting a pretty good size. Now my idea was all these little baby branches on the bottom, and snap them off. I want it to grow like a tree. Woo! Come here. I want it to grow kind of like in tree form, so that my lettuce under here can kind of grow up in the space below it. Alright, so what I'm going to do is tie these up. That is how I'm going to make sure that they go upward and they don't fall over and smother out half of the garden. So I have some string. I have a handy dandy knife. Good knife. Be very careful with these. They're sharp. Now what I like to do when I string up tomatoes is I will take a string like this and I will tie a loose slidable knot around the bottom of it. Should have done that in one try. Okay, now I take this and I like to go up and we'll go through a couple of these branches. We will find another spot. We'll go around it, up, and we will twist it one more time. Something like so. So now I'm going to take this, and because I'm using this trellis system, my arch trellis over top of it, I'm going to take this up to the top, and then I will tie this up here, and it'll hold that tomato straight up and down, which is what we really need to make sure it just grows in a good pattern for us. So I'm going to go ahead and tie this off and move on to the next one. So if you guys follow along on our Instagram account, you would have saw today that I posted a picture of the overhead view from 2 weeks ago. And I will put that picture right here. And we're back. Okay, so this is 1 month, guys. 1 month of growth in the urban hugelkultur bed. And everything was started from seed except for these 2 tomato plants. So you can see how crazy this is actually taken off in just a month. And there's actually some flowers on a couple of these squashes. The beans have been twisting their tendrils and climbing. And this thing is really taken off. I got some lettuce. We got arugula. Swiss chard finally came up. Thank you. And even the okra is doing fairly well down here. And cucumbers are doing good. We'll be trellising those next, probably in the next update video for this. No, it stays. Check out these beans. Look how good they are. Vining up. These are the ones that got eaten by, I'm thinking it was a groundhog or a rabbit, one or the other, but they still are climbing. Some other ones in here. We have our Malabar spinach started. It's looking pretty nice. this tomato. We got some tomato flowers on there. We have some squash. The spaghetti squash is doing great. The okra is up. It's pretty small, but it's doing all right. We got some cucumbers here. Here's some more squash. And the peppers are coming up. Here's the peppers. We planted a chocolate pepper and we planted a pepperoncini. The only thing that doesn't look very good is my eggplant. I don't see any eggplant. I got one here. And that's it. That's all we got. I think that's actually an eggplant. But the eggplant seems to be struggling. It doesn't seem to like it. I do have a couple more eggplant starts in the greenhouse. So I will probably put them out here just to try to get this speeded along, because if they're not up now, they're probably not coming up anytime soon. I really want some eggplants, and I got to fill this little space because it's pretty empty. I'm going to do that. So guys, this is 1 month of growth in the hugelkultur bed. Just amazing growth. I can't believe how well it's taken off. And I have not watered this except for when I first put it in. The rest has been from rain, and that's it. And I'm not adding any nutrients or anything to this soil. I am just letting this bed roll the way that it is right now. And we're gonna just see how good it does. And from the looks of it so far, it's doing pretty awesome.
Okay, I don't think you like the slide. I don't think you like the slide, do you? What are you doing? Later. 1 cupcake, 1 book. That's a great cause. Put me down for 3 cupcakes. Your first real customer, baby mouse. How sweet. Cupcakes for books. What a darling fundraiser. Give me 5 cupcakes. Crack. Uh-oh. Foosh. Zip. Zip. Dunk, dunk. Ow, ow, hail. Oh, cats and dogs. Armadillos. Hey! Bonk. This is like a Greek tragedy. Meanwhile, sploosh. So Newsday, we really need a story. That's the saddest thing I've ever seen. Stop the band. Screech. Hi, I'm Margaret Magpie, Channel 5 News. Can I ask you what you're doing? I'm trying to sell cupcakes. It's for our school fundraiser to buy library books. That's some kind of dedication to keep selling despite this weather. You must really love books. I. Big prize. Rumble. Adventure, excitement, memory. Quack. I do. I love books. 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 It's Pikachu. Pikachu's watching her on the TV.